Arriving in Buenos Aires signaled the beginning leg of my long-awaited voyage to Antarctica. I had 2 full days in the big city and wanted to make the most of limited time there. My Airbnb studio apartment was located in the quiet neighborhood of Palermo, Hollywood, and from this cosmopolitan district of restaurants, cafes, bars and shops offered easy access to many of the city's best sights. Subway, bus and taxi are the standard means of getting around Buenos Aires, but when transportation was required, I used Uber, which was cheap and readily available. In terms of efficiently maximizing time sightseeing though, while keeping costs minimal, nothing beats a bicycle. So this morning finds me in downtown Buenos Aires at the Eco Park. This is a beautiful park with a lot of free-ranging animals within the confines of this rather large and fairly extensive park system right here in the heart of the city. Getting around is all about making the most of your time and creating a way to get from A to B as efficiently as possible and maximize your time. The city is kind of laid out on a grid system, and it's very easy to get around because most of the streets are one way. From the activity behind me presently, I can see that there's some real anti-Israel sentiment to the invasion of Palestine. Well, this morning I've cycled across town and I find myself in this beautiful old building that was once a theater called El Ateneo. And it has been restored fully and made into a beautiful bookstore. The actual stage has been converted into a small restaurant. The balconies, the lower floor are all lined with books. One of the things that's really important in visiting a new place, whether it's a trail or in the city, is to have a sense of comfort and ease with where you are at all times. And being able to navigate properly is one of those key factors. Now, I use an offline maps program to get me around. It allows me to navigate through triangulation of satellites rather than cell service or Wi-Fi. And in this way, it doesn't matter where I am in the world, I can know where I am at exactly at all times. This gives you a sense of confidence. And it was with confidence and optimism I headed to the airport for the final leg of the journey down to the port town of Ushuaia, which is the departure point for sailings to Antarctica. I'm staying above the lingerie store. How about that? Well, from the latest in ladies' fashion to a quick tour. Not a bad little Airbnb apartment whatsoever. Ushuaia feels very much like a kind of a European style mountain town. It's got these chalets and lots of outdoor stores, and you've got the backdrop of the mountains. It's super impressive. With only one free day in Ushuaia, I rented a car and toured the surrounding countryside. Today's adventure takes me down to the national park of Tierra del Fuego, right down at the southernmost tip of Patagonia, where the two countries, Argentina and Chile, merge. Directly behind me in the distance, those mountains are in fact over in Chile, though I am standing here in Argentina. So this literally is the bottom of the world. It is a majestic, windswept coastal region of sub-Antarctic beech forests, carpeted with thick, spongy moss. A backdrop of towering glaciated peaks and verdant valleys, lakes, rivers and waterfalls, home to abundant bird and animal life. Occasionally, wild horses can be seen grazing in the forests and open grasslands. And behind me, the body of water that you see is referred to as the Beagle Channel, and it is where my vessel tomorrow will navigate through as it makes its way down into the open ocean and heads towards Antarctica. I explored several shorter trails over the course of the day, but numerous longer hiking and camping opportunities exist within the national park. It offers you a glimpse into the rich biodynamic nature of Patagonia. Whether you're beginning or ending your journey, this is as far south as you possibly can go in Patagonia. And from here, it's over 11,000 miles north to its counterpoint in Alaska.